gonna be a little different today. I am alone, and I'm a whole like 3 or 4 days late because I was on a trip. So, I have plenty to catch up on. So we're gonna go ahead and just get started. No V2 model, no nothing. I'm just going for it. We're gonna go after the Alliance raid first. Oh, it's up there. The Hollow Promise. Back to Zaktaral. Thank you all for coming. What have you learned? Through an examination of Pretian Axel, we discovered that. You made your point, we're not really living. How bad could it be? You are indeed artificial life forms. These possess an electrope core. Were said cores to be damaged, it would become increasingly difficult for you to maintain your form until eventually you dissipate. This already you know. What is the present state of the cores? Axel's core shown signs of where there is no significant damage. I wouldn't expect it to break apart anytime soon. Precious core on the other hand is, well, to be blunt, it's a wonder you haven't blinked out of existence. We all use electropics. We had to mend the worst of the cracks, but it has been mended, yes. Her core should hold itself there so long as she remains out of harm's way. Another strong shock to the body is all it would take for her to fall to pieces. It's fine, I won't overdo it. Wouldn't want to miss all the adventuring we still have left to do, right? And I couldn't imagine going on without you. We are commons board of memories of the same home. We always were quick to share what you do recall. It's easy to overlook how much you've forgotten. What is it? There's been an attack in Mamuk. Strange creatures the Landsguard are unable to identify. Echoes. The sentries there will need reinforcements. Let's hurry. Why am I always the first to run off? I feel like I should... I'm the last to run off. I feel like I should be the first. Mamuk. Those look like Ananta. Those have to be echoes. There's no way they'd be way out here. I've never seen or heard of such creatures in Terral before. We call them Lami. Their cunning is matched only by their ferocity. Not cunning ferocious enough to overcome our land's guard. Allow me to explain. We're Shanghai when an army of these sea creatures appeared out of nowhere surrounding us. Their numbers were beyond count. Had they pressed their attack any further, they could have easily overpowered the besieged Mumuk. Just as all hopes we lost a strange Magi, barely a child, judging by her size, and felled the army with a single spell. Then she vanished before we can do so much as ask her name or offer her thanks. I didn't know better. I say they were describing Krau, but her magics are that destructive. She's also received this letter from the enemy's remains. Dearest champion, it is with great pleasure I inform you of a vessel for the king has at last been chosen. To that end I sent forth this celebratory military procession. I hope it proves to your liking. You are hereby invited to return to Juneau for the coming coronation ceremony. As if he wasn't already planning to release more echoes should we not retaliate. There are continued skirmishes to the south even as we speak, but I fear it's simply a battle of attrition. I'd love to be the one that gives Surreal Jaw a sound thrashing my places with the Lands Guard. You seem to have a knack for passing on information. Your job will be to outline the current situation to the soldiers when they return. Right then, let's go kick Suralja's scaly ass. Alright. Don't forget what Kikwezana said. If things are taking a turn for the worse, get out of there. Don't say anything. I gotta catch up on this game. I've been playing nothing but Pokemon lately, and it's showing. Another one of those portals. Maybe he decided to cut through the chase and get straight to the fighting. Perhaps, but Cyril just struck me as the sort who enjoyed hearing himself talk. Ah! So someone did force their way in. I assumed he had simply grown impatient. Thieves, huh? No, such a feat is beyond petty bandits wandering Yak Trail. There's someone else here? I suppose it didn't matter in the end. Whoever they were, their fate was sealed the moment they set foot within my domain. Enough with the prattling. You're clearly no match for Super, so why don't you just turn yourself into the Lands Guard? Did you not read my letter? I found a vassal worthy of one true king. He who first initiated the conflict in the lands of Vanadil. This adventurer has no chance against such a primordial being. I thought you might say as much as sorry, man who's. Perhaps that's better left unsaid. What are you hiding? What have you learned of who I am? As for you, but never fear. When my echoes have finished with their appetizer, I fear they'll take their time on the main dish. So let's not waste any more time. To commemorate this auspicious occasion and for the coming of our king, a veritable feast of powerful foes awaits. Shall I hope you'll survive long enough to grovel at the feet of our new ruler? No. Yeah. Does he even acknowledge I was here? Next time I see him, I'll make sure he never forgets my face or my fists. You'll do no such thing. Have you ever forgotten Kikwezana's warning? Leave this fight to us, please. Fine, but don't do anything reckless, you hear me? Winders, the third walk, is now accessible. We never got Bastock. "20-minute wait time. I'm gonna cry." I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry my eyes out. Oh my god, am I seriously gonna sit here for 20 minutes? Oh my god. What? What? Shantoto! I gotta lock in. We're fighting Shantoto?
What echoes has Sir Roger conjured this time, I wonder? The great star tree. This must be Windust Halls. Santoto.
It's the OG!
More vermin come to play?
Oh my god, Dance of the Ladies! It's something like that for the title. Empirical research. Oh. Oh my god.
Refuse to obey, and I'll make you pay.
Uh-oh.
Before we're through, you'll learn there's nothing I can't do.
There's no telling what will come to next.
Are those ley lines?
Fear will not survive this without powerful healing methods.
For my next feat, let's turn up the heat.
Meteoric rhyme? Oh no! Ooh!
I'm no saint, so don't expect restraint. My patience is through, and now so are you.
Whoa! What the? Ooh! That was awesome.
No matter where you run, I'll still have my fun.
Aerodynamics?
Surrender, I'll allow, if you but give up now.
I've never done this fight, and I like how I got the mechanics already down.
Your offenses demand consequences.
Dogmatic doorway. Uh, where are they? Uh,
Your offenses demand consequences.
dogmatic doorway again.
You've proven a match for my magic doll. Perhaps you have merit after all.
Bieltana. This looks like Artogan.
Alchemy is under attack! The enemy has breached the Baron's defense line! They march on the Imperial capital!
Oh my god, it's besieged. I feel 20 years younger. Oh. We got Byakuo patterns. I got this. Disregard. Okay. Turn around! Turn around! I go left. We got it. Nice.
Here the Caesars ended. Where is Serenja hiding? Are these not the undersea ruins of Al-Zadar? The light divinity. Alexander. So we need to get. An echo can match the resilience of Alexander.
Alright, these mechanics aren't too bad. I think I got the hang of them. No, no, no. Let's see the sacrifice.
I'd expect nothing less such a day.
Oh my
Standing
god.
in the face of his judgment. Well done.
Alright, alright, alright. Divine arrow.
A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal him.
Sacred Assembly. Oh, shoot.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
Whoa. He fooled me.
The Garden of Ruhmet. And that means...
I think I get this boss. We have to kill them in order, just like the original game. There, we got it.
That's the last of them. There is no foe Sorelja can conjure that I have not already vanquished. Twilight God. Here. Sorelja, you bastard.
Promathia.
Dearly for this. We stand now before the very father of creation. Hold nothing back.
Promathia!
The emptiness threatens to spread.
Those outward pointing? Oh, they are. Okay. I got him. This is good.
The darkness. It's growing. This place is... It's been swallowed by the emptiness. Darkness of man's heart will manifest. No, I won't give in. I beg your grace once more. So long as I hold faith in my comrades and they in me, darkness shall find no purchase in my heart. Taking the darkness into itself. Our farewell shall be forever. The twilight goes together. What has Sorelja done?
Please. Oh shit. Run for your lives! Uh-oh.
Desire for the emptiness. them.
Oh, this is awesome. This is a great fight. I got it. Empty salvation, huh? Why are we doing this?
Careful, lest the darkness take you.
Are those things gonna explode? Oh no! Ooh! Oh! Go back, go back. Oh.
A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Where? Oh, I was way too slow on that. I'm an idiot. I can't see anything. I have brink of death. Oh my god. I'm getting out of here. I need... Oh my god. Shinryu Paradox?
dragon to slay.
No.
Come on, we'll be fine. Aren't we always?
Yes. Yes, I finally remember. Who I was. Who I am. Let us be done with Sarelja and his schemes. Our journey's end awaits. And with luck, a new beginning.
When does Shantoto come into this?
Shinlir. Divine dragon, bloom to Vanadil's twin.
So, World Destroyer wouldn't be an exaggeration for this one. Well, that's just one.
Elemental resistances.
Oh no! Someone's down! Can anyone revive them?
I went up too early.
Never thought I'd see a god and Diplomatia run for his money.
Diplomatia assumed this form after its resurrection. I suppose you would have no way of knowing. Shinri has already concluded to one world. We cannot let it come to another.
Not a chance! Let's kick this thing scaly off! What the hell was that?
Has Sarelja finally prepared the vessel for his king?
contagious?
This world is mine to conquer, mine to rule forevermore.
Ugh. This is gonna be a fight, ain't it?
Sacred flame
The Vanadil March?
Everyone, with me! I'll see this adventure to its conclusion. Face the king's judgment.
Come on. Come on. Supernova. No. Empty proclamation.
Truly mighty blow. The adventurers of your world are extraordinary indeed. Face the king's judgment.
Come on. We got this. Oops. The pursuit of emptiness. That was rough. The third walk complete. I rolled a 98 on the minion. Yes! What, missed out on the fun? My goat told me something was wrong, so I leapt through a portal. Next thing I knew, I found you on the ground on a giant dragon looming over our heads. I know I'm pushing my luck, but I'm glad I was able to help. Did you did? I dare say your presence what turned the tide. How could this happen? You had the perfect vessel, the power of a god at your command. If it was perfect, then why did their corpses not lay at my feet? I need a new vessel, a stronger one. Shimmery only came to be when Promethea, the Twilight God, sought after ever-greater power, slew the world's greatest champion, and brought to ruin the world. To find a stronger vessel will be no easy feat. Promethea didn't slay anyone, quite the opposite. In fact, I was there. Your victory over Promethea alongside your venture was but one of countless possibilities. Like Shinryu and the death of Vanadil's twin. How can you be so certain? The battle against Shinryu, seeing you there, it all came back to me. Both memories of a world where heroes prevailed over Promethea and another where you alone survived an encounter with Shinryu. Preposterous, I know, yet now it all makes sense. I finally remember who I am, what I am. The memories of that echo within that rift between our worlds, from past and future alike, from adventures of our world and those not of our own, somehow intertwining coalesce into the man who stands before you. I mean, you share the memories of my friend too? Well, that explains how you remember so much about me. We are not to be ignored. I need healing before it's too late. I need more. The core is giving out. This place, it's vanishing. Looks like we're back in Juneau. No. I can't end like this. I won't let it. I need only return to the Walk of Echoes to find another world, another champion worthy of my cause. Where do you think you're going? You're finished, Shirelja. Shantoto! Sarah's on my way. He's starting to go desperate. We best hurry back to Bakulja and consider how to track the fiend down before he has time to recover. Dun, 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 dun. Let's return to Mamuk. Perhaps someone in Landsguard spied Sarelja as he fled. Boom, 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 boom. Good to see you returned. We heard from Oxel. So Cyrildo's schemes around the rift have been thwarted. We've routed the last of the echoes on our side of things thanks in charge of Bakulja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after the reported sighting Cyrilja somewhere near Grok Drak Descent. Sounds not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. The backtracking is insane! Oh my god, dude. I know where to go. I don't even need the mini-map. How many times have I flown this? A billion. The ground, I don't know. I could fly this. He took us unawares. We tried to stand around, but he forced his way into the sky deep Sinote. But Kulja arrived and was going to immediately set off in pursuit. Cyrilja is wont to give up without a fight. We haven't a moment to lose. Oh my god, he got all the way down here? Perhaps I should make for the Mist continent. No, it would be all too easy for them to track me there. They didn't know. He knows about the Mist continent? I have no choice but to return to the rift. It's over, Cyrilja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Already there upon me, I must set aside my pride if only for a moment. But you wait, my king. Your king? Don't fall for it. If Tulio is to return to Torngoy, the Mimolja require a worthy leader to unite them. And remain none worthy than you. I have no doubt your father too longs to take your rightful place on the throne, so come, Bakulja, come to me too. You would tempt the lapdog without a bone, but a crown? I didn't expect your bravado to give away so easily. You won't be gloating for long. Will you please not convince our dear Bakulja to stay his blade? After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home, your twisted end, do you expect us to help you? I wish to make amends. Yes, amends for my transgressions. You were cursed as a child that never aged, is that not so? Being made from the memories you are would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm fine just the way I am, thank you very much. Since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two? I can return you home to Vanadil. To perish in a world which one bears no ties is ill-befitting an adventure of your caliber. Would you not agree? Let me send you back to where you belong. There's no denying I long to see your home, but I also see our friend here to bring you justice. Without me, you'll be stranded. Would you really forsake the only means of returning home to this brute you recently met? It matters not where we met, nor whether he means to repay the kindness we show him. He's our friend. We don't need any more reason. Fools, all of you. Such childish naivety is why you could never be king, and why you will never be played into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool, used and cast aside like so much rubbish. I will be a tool no longer. If you would throw your lot in with the other refuse, then it would be my pleasure to mark this as your grave. You will die here, mourning the world you will never set eyes upon again. Ooh. You have the strength to stand on your own, so why? What good is joy without those to share it with? I can think of few pleasures in life greater than a shared victory after a grueling trial against powerful foes. A joy shared is a joy doubled, as they say. I will never understand such folly. Live long enough and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours after you've atoned for your crimes, of course. But what will you do now? What do you mean about getting us home? It's fine, really. This place has kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear priestess, remain in this world truly your wish. She's got the original Taru walk cycle. Might we save the pleasantries for a more tranquil place? I've grown tired of such unsightly decor in this place. I take it you're an ally then? Let us return to Mamuk. What the? Oops. The Shantota is built like a... Her head is huge! Those Memorja have shown me no hostility. How novel, beastmen burst in civility. But where is the one who escorted us here? Is it rare for their two-headed ilk to appear? As head of their guard, he has simply gone to apprise them of what took place in the Sky City. More importantly, Shantota, might I ask? Silence! Oh, she's scary when she's angry. I'll not hear you deafening screech of the wheels in your mind turning. But fret you not, you shall have the explanation for which you are clearly yearning. To begin, as I'm sure you already know, I hail from Vanadil, the one and only Shantoto. She made her name rhyme! And it was you two who bested this magic doll, a rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall. I thought it peculiar that the Echo would fit a decoy against us. Echo, an interesting name for creatures we felt, much like you, born from memories of our home as well. A truth anyone with eyes could plainly see, well made like my dolls, but no, true article, like me. Is she the Shantoto from the 2.x event? We had an 11 event way back. Is it her? It really is you, Docs, or rather a dog created by the Royal who now speaks through you? This is all a little confusing. Docs? Even here, I'm glad to see you the same as ever, my dear. My cross-rift research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in the interplanar space. I was being watched. The nerve, the gall to end his little, curiosity. I sent this magic doll. To find both Juno and Windurst here was quite the surprise. Not one, but two faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. She is scary. There was but also a half-made Bastok. Shoddy work at best. The echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in laying the city to rest. Gonna go ahead and just cry a little bit because that means I'll never see a Bastok in this game. And soon after we found you beset by those strange creatures, not that any would prove more than a trifle for you, of course. In that first instant, I knew right away you posed me no threat, and yet the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight, I could hardly resist trying to set you both alight. As you might guess, Shantono is wont to get a little carried away when the mood strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Cerealja, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vandal, has been apprehended. You needn't worry about those prying eyes in the midst of your work. If the trouble is past and my work here is through, this doll would return home, but what of you two? Both your 11 cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive. Both our cores? Axel took some pretty hard hits. It would seem our battle with Shinryu took a heavy toll. If you wish to come along, you need only ask. Ensure your safe passage is though a simple enough task. The others appreciate it, but I think I'd rather stay. There's still a lot of adventuring I have left to do with Supa. Are you serious? I'd rather stay as well. I'll not deny it is a choice made with some reluctance, but if my time is short, I would spend it here on my adventure with my friends. No. I'd rather you show me around Vanadil. I don't want them to die. An adventure in Vanadil? Are you serious? Yeah! That's a wonderful Bob, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there? I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way. Then so we'll save our adventuring for Vanadil. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to Electro predicament by the time you arrive. But before we go, could you see a little more of Tuliolo? It's only right we say our goodbyes. I've still got plenty left to pester you with about besides. Don't you start too. Did I hear that right? You're looking to take a trip out into Tuliolo? In that case, there's one place I'd like to take you along the way. Noting the contrast with Vanadil has been a real treat, so I'm coming along too, and that's that, my sweet. Just as well, something tells me I regret leaving you to your own devices. I suppose the dirigible landing is a good place as any to start. When you're ready, we'll meet you there. I've been waiting too long before I attend to my own business. I'm sure there's a few places in particular you'd like to visit before returning home. While you see the excellent pre I will show Shantono about the city. Once everyone's finished, I can reconvene at Extra Try. If I didn't know this, but Gulja has been a touch more hospitable since we first met. During our time in Cosmouca, the Moblins told me of posts sworn and their practices foster an environment of crafting the greatest gold and metalwork in Terrell. Such disparate people working together in such fashion is something you'd never see in our world. It's perhaps what I'll miss the most when we return home. The Pelu Pelu over in Urquapatra share have an interesting way of talking about money, don't they? It makes me want to go and visit them just to hear them haggle. They all seem to be shrewd salesfolk, always finding just what I was looking for before I even asked. Bleeding mind readers, I tell you. Fuck. I feel I owe a great deal to the merchants of this market and the supplies they furnish me for adventures. One can never be too prepared. Though Preach would perhaps disagree, look equal parts impressed and concerned on her face. She regards my bag full to the bursting with potions. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Seeing the fresh produce at the stall over there puts in mind all the amazing food we've had here. Alpaca States, Ixo Prebil, the mate tea cookies. What I wouldn't give for more cookies, and the Alexandrians were no slouches with their cooking either, though I wasn't expecting cultivated meats. So many tasty foods I haven't had time to eat, so many desserts. Again, I meant to ask you about the talking catfish. Are they also considered to be one of the tribes of people here? Whenever I see them, I instinctively wish to protect them and their adorable little faces. Were they not so violent, I would be sorely tempted to take one back home with us. The other day I was talking to someone in the outskirts who was torn about going home to Tuliolal, there being that 30-year gap in time and everything. I know what it's like to lose time, which is why I told them they should make that trip while they still can. Even there's people there's lost in that 3 years. There could still be people waiting for them. I wonder if they're already here. Welcome back. On behalf of the Lamsguard, you have our sincerest thanks. I'm sure you know Cyril Joe is being held in one of our cells and awaiting sentencing of the winging of reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Thrall and Throld would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That being said, our deed of redemption has not been possible. But Coolidge has proven that, and though there is a matter of lives lost at Cyril Joe's hands. But these matters are not something you need to concern yourself. I take it you'll be setting off somewhere? Whereas it happens home, we thought I'd come to say goodbye. Could you also pass along our thanks to Kick Wazena? I'll no doubt he would be sad to see you go. With the rest of the Land's Guard, may you have a safe journey. If we have another steps to make, let us make for exalt try. I gotta walk way down there? Okay. Actually, you know what? This is realistic. This is exactly how it would go in FF11. You would have to walk and just be okay with it. FFXI simulator. Here we are. I see no sign of a cool job. Perhaps the tavern keep us, you know. With colorful company today, will it just be the 3 of you? We're expecting 2 more, actually. Sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all our questions proved more time consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did without a moment's hesitation. The knowledge of this were exceedingly my admittedly low expectations. Before you leave, I wanted to treat you one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit. It's the airship theme. I'll say this about FF11. It was a much more chill game. 14's great, but 11 was like vibe central. Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos here in Toledo will change your life. She can't taste. She's a doll. The doll only needs magics to be duly satiated. Duly satiated. These tacos are amazing as Aunt T's. If I might have your attention, everyone, today we'd like to offer you a special treat, a treat for the ears. A special performance by Scoria, the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria. Distant Worlds. They couldn't get a vocalist for this. My, what are the chances we meet again here of all places? She's been practicing every day since she left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Imagine her surprise when Brukavu approached us, asking if we could hold performances in his establishment. Distant Worlds is probably the greatest MMO, Final Fantasy MMO song ever composed. FF11's tracks aren't something to really write home about, but Distant World is different. Preach, what did you think I finally do it? Bridging the gap between Tuyo and Alexander through music. Incredible. I'm glad you got to sing before I had to leave. Leave? You mean you're finally going back home? I guess I'll just have to go and sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen. No doubt about that. Looking forward to it. Don't lie to her. Moth-holding tacos and unforgettable standing from Scoria. What more could I want? Time, I guess, but there's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Alright, we're ready to go. Let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection home is the strongest there and will help us on our way. Will you be seeing us off, or are you planning to stay? Yes. If we have no further cause for delay, I shall plot a course for home and show you the way. Concentrate on home. Hold its picture in your mind. Reach out with all your heart, and the path twixt the worlds will answer in kind. Oh wow, these are actual screenshots. Woo! These graphics for 2001, still baller. Still baller. No one will ever top FF11. Oh ho ho, well done, I'm impressed. Pupils worthy of my merits, and that's no jest. I confess you have potential. You're not all just bluster. Certainly better than a certain total loser could muster. Hey, don't talk about my 11 character like that. Alright then, until we meet again. I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. Had a lot of fun times here, and met so many interesting people. I'll treasure the memories of Terrell for all my days, however that many may be. I expect you to see you in Vanadil someday. You hear that big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you. It is strange to think I will soon live alongside those self-save adventurers whose memories created me. Stranger still to you that someday we may cross paths. Should that day ever come, I hope you will afford them the same kindness you gave me. And invite them on an adventure to create new memories, all their own. I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more time with what little time you have left. But you should come back for tacos sometimes. We're comrades now, after all. And we've always been short on those. Eh, brother? Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, Bakula Jaja, Supa. Suddenly seems so quiet now. Dry your tears, brother, you still have me. What tears? Of the two of us, I'm the strong one. We'll be heading back to Mamook, and I'm sure Mother is curious to know what's become of Axel and Preesh. Let's go finish this up. You've returned, but where's Axel and Preesh? They've returned home. A bittersweet parting. I'm sure those you consider a friend are few and far between. I didn't say they were friends. They're comrades. Preesh, Axel, and Supa. Anything anyone says will change that. It would be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well. I shudder to think what would happen if not only Mamook but all Tuiola had, if you hadn't come to raid. Threatened by our own ritual magic, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electrope to serve such nefarious ends, which is why the techniques for conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden. We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Luke Lamont. We made many mistakes during the Red Secession, hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we've given a second chance. So long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to those expectations. We've found the right path now. We won't stray from it again. We refuse to be burdens to our comrades. It's not too late to find yours well for others. One thing I learned is that people need opportunity to change. If you ever need help again, don't hesitate to call on me. Your enemies will rule the day they met Bakula Jaja. Press violence shouldn't be our first solution. You could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. Do you suppose Preesh and Axel made it home safely? I hope they can come back and see us someday. Perhaps I'll find a way to go and visit them first. Oops. Alright. I gotta make room in my inventory. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Stop yelling at me. I'm trying to find room in my inventory for this stuff. There. Speed run the dialogue. The memories abiding within Juno stir once more. Perhaps your adventures there have new knowledge to share with you. Oh. I'm back at the login screen. Oh. Something wrong? I was just thinking on all we've been through. It was some adventure. At the beginning of my journey, I had nothing. Our journey. Whoops. Communism. No name, no memory for us, only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle we found our way forward, and eventually I would remember. I remembered what it was I was fighting to protect. Something more valuable than any treasure. You fight to protect it as well, which is why I know we'll meet again. Until that day. Let's be off. Adventure calls. We'll leave the light on. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. On the other side. In Fate's footsteps. I'm probably not going to be able to do this tonight, but I'll definitely do main story tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have time for this tonight, so I'm going to end stream here and we will pick this up tomorrow. Bye bye.
Thank you.